Southeast Asia's only completely landlocked nation runs on a slow Buddhist pulse, governed by immense river geography. But you have to wonder what happens to a low-cost sanctuary when it suddenly connects to the surrounding grid through rapid, high-speed rail. For global remote workers, the draw is pure geographic financial arbitrage, earning in strong foreign currencies while living in an environment priced for local wages. Yet, before you book a ticket, you need to decide if you are truly equipped to handle a lifestyle that operates at a fraction of your usual speed. This comparison table plots average rent and meal costs in a Western hub like London, directly against Vientiane, Laos. A fully furnished French colonial apartment drops to roughly $200 to $450 a month. A traditional meal costs just $2. The trade-off for these ultra-low costs is an exceptionally slow pace of life, anchored firmly to a deeply depressed local wage market. We aren't here to sell you a generic tropical dream. We are going to analyze the exact structural realities of the Lao infrastructure to see if it offers a viable sanctuary or a career trap for your specific situation. Gaining initial entry is frictionless. Tourists from over 150 countries can instantly secure an e-visa online or obtain a visa on arrival. To clear Vientiane immigration seamlessly, you only need a passport carrying at least 6 months of validity, a physical passport-sized photo, and the standard entry fee. However, this highly accessible framework carries a strict constraint for remote workers, a hard 30-day limit on the standard visa. Once that 30-day clock expires, expatriates are forced into continuous border runs or bureaucratic extension loops to remain in the country legally. While the initial arrival is easy, sustaining long-term residency demands an incredibly high tolerance for continuous administrative tedium. Once inside, high local inflation creates a massive purchasing power advantage for anyone holding foreign cash against the Lao Kip. But that advantage vanishes if you attempt to integrate locally. Median corporate wages hover between a mere $150 and $250 monthly. The actual economic yield of the country is centralized almost entirely in massive hydroelectric dams spanning the river valleys, large-scale copper and gold mining, and ecotourism logistics. This macroeconomic structure leaves virtually zero utility for an average expatriate seeking local employment. If your remote income dries up, the local market cannot support you. Laos operates strictly as a financial sanctuary for external earners. Socially, the environment is governed by the traditional philosophy of Bo Pen Yan, meaning no problem or do not worry. Outside the main towns, life slows to an absolute crawl. This translates into a profoundly peaceful, non-confrontational social structure where violent crime is exceptionally rare. Still, in popular tourist clusters, minor opportunistic property crimes are rising. You must secure your travel gear against late-night bag snatching from moving motorbikes and watch for overcharging by unmetered drivers. The relaxed pace extends to the fresh, herb-driven culinary landscape. The undisputed national staple is larb, a flavorful minced meat salad tossed with fresh mint and lime juice, served alongside a woven basket of sticky rice. Achieving the deep mental peace offered by the Lao lifestyle means completely giving up Western service speeds, while maintaining basic vigilance over your personal belongings in transit. Historically known as the land of a million elephants, the country's interior is defined by steep, rugged topography. But the recent opening of the multi-billion-dollar Vientiane high-speed railway forcefully bridges that terrain, connecting the dense jungle directly to international rail networks. This compresses what used to be grueling, multi-day mountain road trips into just a few hours of comfortable travel. The great equalizer to this modern infrastructure is the intense tropical monsoon. From May to October, heavy downpours create severe, muddy conditions on any overland transit loops outside the rail lines. The ideal window to navigate the country and leverage this transit comfortably is during the cool, dry winter months, from November to February. Modern transit efficiency here is real, but it remains highly conditional, dictated almost entirely by the seasonal weather window. This quadrant maps who thrives in Laos. Plotting the need for fast-paced infrastructure against income source reveals two extremes. In the top left, remote workers and NGL officers sit securely, prioritizing low costs and deep focus. Conversely, the bottom right danger zone traps expatriate job seekers needing rapid local networking. Laos is completely unapologetic about its pace. It operates strictly as an extreme economic sanctuary, not an economic stepping stone. Would you trade your current workflow pace for a river paradise where the cost of living drops to absolute minimums? Evaluate your own income model and let us know your decision in the comments below. Next up, we investigate Latvia, the digital Baltic fortress of Northern Europe. Subscribe to stay real.